The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads.
Oh, he's on his own! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And this is Beckham. Kaká. Nice physical challenge. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kaká. Baresi cuts it out. Rummenigge, a player of legendary status. Lovely pass, but... Owen! Applies the finish! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Kaká receives it in a good position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 added minutes
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Towering header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can thump it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Couch.
Couch really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
The attendance for this
Gerrard,
match
renowned
was
for his long-range shooting.
28.
Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now. Oh, he's been caught short, surely! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Chance! And no mistake. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
So time for change.
Number
And
9.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Rummenigge.
Barcelona get their goal.
Number
A bit of
18,
respectability restored.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number
Barcelona
17,
are looking to play on the
Didier
counter here,
Drogba.
aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending.
It's Drogba! And there's a goal! So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Honas! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Timber. McAllister.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
To Chiellini. Howson. Beckham. And that is that. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here. simply having no answer. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Roberto Carlos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe! Cross into the box. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? No, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Pacho. Howson makes the interception. Gerrard. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Kaka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's Ibrahimovic! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Belletti. Nicely aimed pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Pacho. Beckham. Chiellini. Xavi Alonso.
There will
That's
be
gone
1
loose.
minute added time.
Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this to break the deadlock. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Not the most accurate pass. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Beckham. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that one.
And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Beckham chasing after it. And this is Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He has found the way through. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Vitinha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Neymar. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Timber. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's had it nicked away. Ibrahimovic. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business.
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, this is a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's on it, can he get away? And this is Gerrard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kimmich. Gerrard is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Avispa Fukuoka are looking to go forward now. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's their second corner of the game. That'll be a throw. Now it's Dembele. Beckham. And here's Dembele. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. Very nearly half an hour gone here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Dembele, and that could set him on his way. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for the run. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And it's Beckham. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Well read, nice interception. Kaká. And this is Dembele. Dembele! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Akanji.
2 added minutes has been
Shot could
indicated.
charge, surely! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the...
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Ronaldo. Nesta makes the interception. Silvestre. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
The attendance for this match was
pretty loose pass.
96,026.
Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. And here's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Alonso. Now it's Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. And the finish! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Minutes is number 32.
Avispa Fukuoka cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Kaka really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Oh, good line! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good, he's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That was fabulous. The most adept. And that's it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So there it is. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And that gets things running. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Now it's Stojkovic. Mateus getting forward. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's Dembele. Marquinhos cuts it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Forlan. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Serginho. Forlan. And the shot! It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Gerrard. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Damian, he is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Beckham finds himself offside. Oh, oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Mateus. So what can they make of this? He is through here. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Forlan. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Timber has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's a danger. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Akanji. Gerrard. It's Xavi Alonso. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out wide. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. Still just a single goal between the sides. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
71,649.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a chance! Fuller! That is a beauty! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not much subtlety about that challenge. 75 minutes played. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's onto this. And this is Forlan. He's got away. It's a loose ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to pass it through. Forlan. Oh, some tackle that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added
Now
minutes
it's
has
Bale.
been indicated.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. And that will be the final act. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello attendees, this
Barcelona
is a lost
really did
children
suffer for their
announcement.
lack of
With the
numbers
father
here.
of a boy
They
in
were
the
just
green
ground down
backpack,
by the
kindly
numerical
contact a
disadvantage.
nearby member of
Ultimately,
staff.
it required that bit more than they could combat from an opposition.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin. One of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Akanji to Beckham, and that's been intercepted. Massaro, Forlan. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kaká. Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Massaro. Barcelona are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Forlan. Massaro. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's beaten the last man. That's really well cleared. Beckham. Kaká. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Forlan. That's an imaginative pass.
Portugal have turned up with a...
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody,
So
and
neither
this
side
is a
has
quick
found a way
reminder to
through
let you know
yet.
that you'll be
Yeah,
able to
0-0,
catch
but
today's
definitely not
match
from the one to
broadcast
try.
live
There's
on
been
our club's
plenty of
FM
industry and
station.
hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17, Neymar.
So the action
Number
resumes.
19, Dembele.
So neither side has yet
Coming on the
broken
field,
through.
Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Now it's
Number
Ronaldinho.
18.
Can he finish? He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. Beckham. And he's there to get it away. And this is Drogba. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's out for a goal kick. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Kimmich cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Drop, real chance! And that's a tiny finish. Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Kaká.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from
13,
both sides.
Gerrard.
So they have it
Number
all to do
23,
again.
Beckham.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome
Number
should all come
22,
down to finishing.
Kukçu. Number 10.
Now, can they get him away? Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona. Yamal! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And they're quick to get it back. Count, and he's worked it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for
There
them
will
to
be 5
try
minutes
again.
added time.
He is through here. And that is well cleared. Count looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Played back to the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks win. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice. Decent chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball, Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. And here's Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pacho. He might be in, it's Dembele!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Yamal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept
There
that.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
This stadium.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there.
Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. And it's lofted through here. Silvestre gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 13.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Messi! That is decidedly lacking. And here's Drogba. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! And he's stuck it away. Barcelona are back in business. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Portugal have their lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of...
Ibrahimovic! And that's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale chance! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And yes, it's him again! Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner...
He's having a hit! And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution for Barcelona, Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 9, McAllister.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Lost children's announcement.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.